Shit, good morning. My name is Raymond Mack. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Got a little testimonial. I'm a C5, C6, T1 paraplegic. I was in a terrible motorbike accident, but this is why I was in this accident. Uh, I was married for 14 years. The marriage got kind of rocky, so I got unsatisfied. Wife wasn't doing wifely duties. I wasn't doing the husband type duties. So, because of my unhappiness with my wife and her actions, instead of doing it the correct way and going to get counseling, I started to drink and party with the fellas. I was a pipe fitter by trade, so I worked in the oil field. I made pretty good money. Had a pretty good living. Had 3 trailers rented out. Nice, beautiful home. But on the day of January 29th, 2012 at 4:30, I caught a blowout on my motorbike. I was doing 130 miles an hour. The highway I was on didn't have any shoulder. So therefore, I couldn't do nothing but just jump off. I balled up and I jumped off. Two of my other buddies were riding with me, and they said I went high as a telephone pole. I took one breath in 15 minutes. I was brought back to life twice. I spent 4 months in the ICU, 2 months in a regular unit, 3.5 months in inpatient physical therapy, and despite all of that, I was paralyzed neck down. Well, 9 months later, the doctor told me, well, the doctor didn't tell me, I decided I could raise up my arm. So I was able to raise up my arm. I was very weak. I use a wheelchair, but I also use a pushchair. But this is my thing. God is real. If I wasn't been committing adultery, He wouldn't have put me in this predicament to fight for my life. So I'm saying to all the young men out there, blue, purple, green, white, it don't make a difference with color. God is real. He gave me a second chance. He's made that second chance kind of, I wouldn't say a real, very burden, but I have to be extra vigilant about my health. So, with that being said, health is everything. And I still have feelings all the way through my legs. I can feel when a mosquito bite. I just have very little more muscle movement. I had to have a left calf hamstring replaced. I have had 33 surgeries within about 2.5 to 3 years. I had very little support, but I believed in God and I had faith of a mustard seed. So with all that being said, to all the quads that are out there fighting and are going through hard times, just say thank you, God, for allowing me to open my eyes and have a clear mind. My grandmother told me once when I got in this situation, she said, Raymond, pray that God keep you with a sane mind and you can have your eyesight. She said, you may be immobile or disabled. She said, but with your eyesight and your mind, you can make anything go on and do anything you want. So I want to come up with this foundation. It's called 3 the Hard Way LLC. And the reason why I came up with this, with that name, is because I lost 3 valuable things. And I didn't realize it until this situation happened. I lost my family. I lost all my homes, my property. And I lost a very, very good job I like to do. So, I was always a caring person, willing to help out anyone if you're willing to help out yourself. But this is a passion I think God has put upon me. I want to help people that is not able to get mobile equipment. I don't care if it's wheelchairs, if it's just a simple cane that Grandpa need every now and then when his knee gets swollen. If it's a simple pair of crutches for a kid that just have a simple broken ankle and his mom couldn't afford them. If it's just a walker that my 80-year-old friend's grandmother have needs and she can't afford to get another one because her co-payment for the insurance is too high for the medical equipment. So this is my dream, and I'm going to continue on praying on it, and just to go out and give free medical equipment away. I also want to be able to, those who aren't using medical equipment that you have had, loved ones have had crutches, loved ones that have passed in hospital beds, or loved ones that have had a walker, have had hip replacement, need a walker, and don't no longer use any type of medical equipment. I would like to get it, but this is my thing. Don't give me nothing or no one else nothing you wouldn't use. Don't use my experiences for your experience. My shoes are very big. You cannot fit these shoes, and as every quadriplegic, the road for a good life is very hard. It is very expensive. So I just want to go out and help others. So this is my testimony. I will come back and do a longer showing and get more in depth. But this is my vision. This is my dream. And my universal God is going to make sure it comes through. And I'm going to help people before I leave. I don't care if I just get 5 wheelchairs out or 1 pair of crutches. If I do that, I help someone out. Because I know what it needs to be when you don't have any family support. I've been down that road. I've been in a dark place before. I tried to commit suicide twice. It didn't succeed. So when I didn't succeed, I said, well, Lord, you have something else for me to do. So show me my vision. And he's constantly telling me, this is what I want you to do. I want you to help others like you. And fathers, stay close to our kids. Let me tell you this one thing, brothers. Don't take for granted of throwing a football or playing basketball with your son. If he said, Dad, come play basketball, don't say, son, I'm too tired. Go shoot a few hoops. If it ain't no more than a 5-minute game, play it with him. If you got a son that loves to play football, throw the football with your son. I'm unable to throw it with mine. God knows I wish I would. But I'm pretty grateful he has some people that really love him and shows him care. And really do things with him that they're no longer I'm unable to do. All I'm saying, young men, stay close to your kids. Sons especially because they're using them. And women especially because they're using them for a different reason. They're using them as sex symbols. And they're using our sons as making them out of women. So teach them the roots, teach them where you're from, and teach them all about being a young man. But first, teach them education and knowledge is love, and knowledge is everything. Stay tuned. I'll do another video. We'll be back soon. Life of a Quad.